Greetings, my beautiful lovelies. Greetings, my beautiful lovelies. It's Emmy. How are you? It's great to see you and welcome back. Today's video is sponsored by Helix Sleep. Helix Sleep are the makers of premium mattresses and bedding that are customized to suit your needs and conveniently delivered right to your doorstep. We've had our Helix Sleep mattress now for a couple years and we are getting terrific sleep. We wake up well rested, our backs feel supported, and I love how easy it was to find our mattress match. We took the Helix Sleep quiz, which takes into account all of our sleeping preferences. For example, I happen to be a side sleeper, I like a firmer style mattress, and I share my bed with my husband, who also took the quiz, and the quiz found the perfect compromise for the both of us. And we matched with the Helix Sleep Dusk Luxe, and we've been getting terrific sleep, which is great, especially if you compare it to our old mattress, which we inherited, and while it served us well, it was definitely time to be replaced. And at this point, my entire immediate family has a Helix Sleep mattress, and they are getting terrific sleep as well. What I also appreciate about our Helix Sleep mattress is that it arrived rolled up in a cardboard box, so it was easy to maneuver our narrow flight of stairs, and I was able to install it myself. We also have friends and extended family with Helix Sleep mattresses, and they are also reporting getting great sleep as well. Helix offers 20 unique mattresses in 4 different lines, including Helix Luxe, the Ultra Premium Elite, Helix Plus, and Helix Kids, which my niece and nephew really appreciate. I really like the two-sided design. It's really great because the mattress grows along with your child. Helix also offers a line of mattress toppers, offering sleep solutions for everyone. Helix offers a 100-night sleep trial to make sure you love it, and if you live in the US, shipping is free. So if you'd like to try Helix for yourself, you can click the link down below or head over to helixsleep.com/emmymade and take advantage of their fall savings event. It's 20% off. Big thanks to Helix Sleep for sponsoring this video and for their continued support so I can make better videos for all of you. Alright, my lovelies, today we're going to be making a bread that I have never heard about. I learned about it from this terrific book called Very Good Bread by Melissa Weller. This book is incredible if you are interested at all at baking bread, in particular sourdough bread. This book might be the one for you. It's called The Science of Dough and the Art of Making Bread at Home. Not only does it include lots of scientific explanation, but there are tons of recipes using sourdough to leaven your bread, which is perfect for me because I am making a lot of sourdough these days, and it's great to have some other recipes, including these bagels. They use sourdough to leaven them, different toppings. I'm so excited about this. My plan is to bake up these recipes as it gets cooler in the winter because there's nothing better, in my opinion, than heating up your house with the oven, baking lovely things like bagels. One recipe I've never heard before, and the one we're going to be making today, is called mandounis, and it is a bread that Melissa is modeling right here. They're loaves of bread shaped like hands. Now, she is hearkening to a very famous photo of Pablo Picasso with hands made of bread in a classic black and white photo, so that's what she is referencing in this photo. But this is what the bread looks like. Isn't that fantastic? Once it's baked, once it's shaped. So I thought that would be perfect for this time of year. Mandounis means hands of niece, and they're flavored with olive oil and lemon, so it's pretty simple in terms of ingredients, but I'm so curious about how to shape them and ultimately what they're going to taste like. So let's go ahead and get started. Slightly warm water. This is about room temperature, although today it's so cold I had to warm the water in the microwave. It's about 75 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm going to place it into the bowl of my mixer. We are using instant yeast, and I'm going to sprinkle that right on top of the water. We're using 1.5 teaspoons. Now, adding it to water allows it to rehydrate and bloom and, you know, wake up a bit. Alrighty, our yeast has had a few minutes to sit in the water, and now we're going to whisk it in to make sure that it's dissolved. Olive oil. Salt. The zest of 1 lemon. But no juice, just the zest of the lemon. Oh, it smells so good. I love the smell of lemon. It makes me so happy, like instantly. Next, we're going to add bread flour. And when it comes to baking, I love weighing things. It's the most accurate. So 500 and 70 grams of bread flour. This is a good opportunity to use your mixer if you've got one, stand mixer. We're going to be using the hook attachment, and then we're going to mix this on low for 3 minutes, and then we're going to knead it on medium speed for an additional 3 minutes. So. Okay, lovelies, I have been mixing this for a total of 6 minutes, and it is completely transformed. The dough is pulled away from the sides of the bowl. It's much more supple and smooth. And then we're going to place this in a warm spot so that it can ferment for 1 hour. It's been an hour since we mixed our dough, and this is what it looks like. It's risen maybe just a little bit, but not terribly noticeably. And now we're going to divide it into 5 equal pieces. So 5 equal pieces. Now we're going to shape them into logs. It's already so supple. So we're going to stretch them and fold it down. Continue stretching and folding with some tension, making it nice and tight. Like that. I'm going to do that with all 5 pieces of dough. Then I'm going to place them in the refrigerator and let them chill and rest. So minimally, we need to do this for at least 2 hours, and Melissa says even better would be overnight. But I'm making this bread today, so I'm going to give it a few hours, and we will come back and shape them into little paws, and then we will bake them and then give them a taste. Alrighty, lovelies, I'll see you in a little bit. I already shaped 2 of these hands, but I forgot to turn on my mic, so I'm going to do it again so we have clear audio. So here is the dough after it's been sitting in the refrigerator for about 3 hours. It's a little poofier, relaxed, and chilled. On my countertop, I'm going to add some flour and to the top of my dough as well. Now we're going to roll this out to 4 inches wide and 18 inches in length. And because we rested our dough, it's being very cooperative and rolling out without shrinking back. We're going to take our knife and make a little notch on both ends, about 1 inch in length. Okay, now we're going to pull these out, and these are going to become the fingers. And roll. And it should get kind of fat in the middle, like a croissant. That's a pair of fingers. Same thing on this side. Take these corners, stretch them out, and we're going to twist them. Twist it up till they touch. Turn it, and these 2 fingers on the top are going to be the middle fingers. We're going to fold this up, and these are going to go to the outside. And flip this to the outside. Isn't that great? Look how stinking cute. So we have a little paw. Look at that. Isn't that great? Little hand. Now we're going to place it on a baking sheet that has been lined with parchment paper and sprayed with baking spray as well. Don't want these to stick. And we're going to let these rise at room temperature or in a warm spot for about 1.5 hours. Before we put them into the oven, we're going to brush them with just a little bit of water, then pop them into a preheated 450-degree oven and bake for 20 to 25 minutes or until they're nice and golden. And then we're going to brush them with a little bit of olive oil to give them a little sheen and some extra olive oil flavor. And then once they're cool, we'll give them a taste. All right, my lovelies, I'll see you in a little bit. All right, my lovelies, I am back with my fully baked breads, and they look so good. I am so pleased with how they turned out. They puffed up and browned beautifully. They turned out so stinking cute. Look at that. Isn't that great? Look at that, all fat and chubby. Like dragon paws. Isn't that great? Like feet. Oh, they look so great. Here's what they look like on the bottom. Nice and toasty. Brush them with a little bit of water, and then when they came out of the oven, I brushed them with some olive oil, which gave them initially a beautiful shine, but the oil has now absorbed into the bread, and I imagine it's going to give it a nice olive oil flavor. But so chuffed, as they say in the UK, with how these turned out. These are still warm. I cannot wait to taste them, but oh, I'm so pleased with how they turned out. So chubby and fat, and they plumped up a lot. They rose in the oven, and they just look so good. So they look beautiful, but how do they taste? Can't wait to taste them. Let's see how we did on the inside. Oh, looks great. Looks good to me. Let's give our bread a taste. Itadakimasu. I was expecting it to be very lemony or perfumed with lemon, but it's actually a lot more subtle. I taste it more in the interior. And the bread is not sour at all. We did not add any lemon juice, just a little bit of the zest. So there's a slight perfume of lemon, but I definitely taste it more in the interior than I do in the crust. The crust is nice and toasty, not surprising. And it tastes a lot like a crust on a Pullman loaf. A little thicker though, and not crunchy. The interior is fluffy, slightly chewy. Just a little kiss of lemon essence. And let me see if I can taste in the olive oil. The fingertips are nice and crispy, and a bit crunchy. See? Lovely. I do taste some olive oilness, but it's not so strong. I think that could be adjusted if you wanted a stronger olive oil flavor, to use an expeller pressed or really strong olive oil, but here it's subtle. It gives it a little bit of richness, kind of crouton-y feeling for me. I think maybe just because I associate oil and bread, but it's not at all greasy. How cute would a pressed sandwich that looks like a paw be, especially for Halloween? So stinking cute. I also like that the individual fingers can be pulled apart, kind of like a pull-apart bread or a monkey bread. You could have that as a serving, a little bit of butter, or you can actually make this a sweet application as well. I think the lemon would go really nicely with a bit of butter and some honey, but delicious bread. It's certainly one of the cutest loaves that I've ever made, and I really enjoyed learning how to shape this particular bread. The rolling and shaping process was really fascinating and delightful. Thanks so much for watching, and big thanks to Helix Sleep for sponsoring this video. Click the link down below or head over to helixsleep.com/emmymade to take advantage of their fall event sale. It's 20% off site-wide. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoy that one. I hope you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media, like this video, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo. Take care. Bye! Oh my gosh, lovelies, it's so late. It's time for me to take a shower, clean up the kitchen, and get some sleep.